about to become a parent. How would you feel if your son wants to be a singer, and will you be as tough on them as you are on some of the?
I think as long as he signed a lifelong recording contract with me, I'd be happy with that. Yeah. No options.
There was a baby shower last weekend. Can you say, did you have a favorite gift that Lauren received?
I wasn't there. I wasn't invited, literally.
So you didn't look at the gifts afterwards?
There was a lot of them. No, I haven't looked at them. There's a lot of clothes. I mean, it's like I'm having 100 kids right now. There's that many.
So you got some great success with the One Direction movie. Might we see from Alex to Sierra?
Who knows? But I have high hopes for these two outside of the competition. I really, really do. I think they've done brilliantly. And from when they first started, I was thinking tonight from that first kind of quirky audition. And I really liked the two of them at the time. But I was wondering, are they going to really take this seriously? And before you got in here, we were just saying the last 2 weeks, just something just transformed. Alex always being consistent. Then Sierra suddenly got her confidence up. And it was just one of those amazing things to watch. And 2 weeks ago when they did that final performance, I remember thinking, this is the moment you're going to remember. You know, it's when everything changed. We say something.
To all of the finalists, I think it was really exciting to see you guys singing when you weren't either singing for your life or singing for votes. Yet, I mean, especially you, Carlito, you looked so happy. Can you talk a little bit about getting that chance to perform without having to worry about all of that?
Dude, I almost lost my mind. I was just like jumping around the stage. I did not want that moment to end. I still can't believe it, but you know, like I'm thankful to each and every all of the judges that have really just made sure to tell me that I can be better and better and better each and every week. I love you guys so much, and I just see I'm the happiest man in the world, and it felt so good to just be on that stage and have. You know, the competition is not over, of course, but it just felt so good to be recognized for how much hard work has been put into this, and yeah, I couldn't be happier, man. I was losing my mind, as you could tell.
For a second, I thought he had a little bit too much sugar backstage. I swear, I saw him dance on the ceiling for a second. I was like, okay, boo. It was so cute.
Yeah.
Alex and Sierra, with Jeff and Carlito peaking at the perfect time, does that help or hurt your chances in your eyes for the finale next week?
I think it's incredible that they're doing so well. You know, we want to be up against the best of the best, and I think that, you know, the people that we've been up against in this competition are the best of the best. And, you know, we've gotten this far doing what we've done, and I think that as long as we continue to do that, then we'll still be able to fight in this competition.
Yep.
Sierra, you're the last girl standing. How does it feel?
Oh my, that's weird. I don't know. I'm kind of tired of being around boys all the time because they talk about hot girls and stuff.
I
but
don't.
He doesn't. He just texts or something.
Yeah, Alex is not really allowed to.
If someone told me I would be the last girl in the competition for my first one, I would be like, you're crazy. Sorry, but I don't know. It's cool.
Kelly, you had a very emotional moment last night with Jeff, and you've been in his shoes many times. Can you talk about, and Jeff too, feel free to talk about that dynamic of judging versus performing, and all the energy and the passion that goes into that.
Well, first of all, I just want to say thank you to Kelly for everything. She's helped me through some really hard times and helped me come out of my shell when I had a lot of walls around me, and I used to hide behind those as a performer. And she's really helped me just break through those walls, and to express that kind of freedom is something I can't really put into words. And to see her break down like that, it completely broke my heart. And I want to go out there and give her a hug, but I didn't want security to kick my butt.
No, not at all. Those were honestly happy tears, and tears like just because I'm really happy for Jeff, and I'm thankful that he trusted me above anything. I said that yesterday. It's a really dynamic relationship, no matter what relationship you have, but like ours was just so unique in the fact that I know how he put up all these walls, and I'm just like, I just want to get through, you know, so that he can put those walls down and show us who he is. And he's done that, and I'm just very grateful to him and happy that he's here.
The best thing I heard Jeff say all of throughout the whole series was on that tape when you were in the sing-off, and you actually said, you know what, I actually want to kill the competition, because that is how the music business works. You can't be nice and succeed. And I've been on so many shows that they all say they love each other. They can like each other, but they shouldn't actually love each other because they don't. It's all about winning, and I saw that in you yesterday, and I absolutely respect you for that. You and I are going to be good friends.
We might not have much of a future then.
I'll teach you a promise.
We might have trouble.
Good job.
You two are fine. You can love each other. Just don't like anybody else.
All right.
Your last season, now full circle moment, it's charting in the iTunes top 10. What's that feel like?
Oh man, it's a story in itself just to be able to sing that song again, because I've been trying to live up to that moment last year at my audition. It was something I've been trying to live up to ever since then, because it was such a raw emotional moment for me, and it was one of those moments where I somehow I let those walls down because it meant so much in that moment, and I've been trying to do that ever since. And to have that song be America's Choice meant that it meant something to them too, and being able to do that again was it was amazing. I can't even put that into words, so I don't even know what to say about that. I'm glad it's doing well.
Jeff, were you able to talk to your dad and son after the results tonight?
I talked to my dad because my dad was here. I haven't talked to my son since 2 days ago, so I'm gonna call him probably tomorrow, since he's probably already in bed, but because he's on the East Coast ish.
Congratulations on the success of the 1D movie. Huge hit, and it's coming out on DVD just in time for Christmas.
17th of December. Lots of footage you haven't seen before. If you're a One Direction fan, you'll love it. It's even better than the movie.
What are we going to see in all that?
You have to buy the DVD to see that. If I tell you, I have to kill you.
He means that, by the way.
Mario, you almost gave us a heart attack with that pause. What was going through your head when you did that?
Well, I try to have my best poker face and not give any indication with eyebrows or whatever, looking at any particular contestant when I'm about to say it. And I'm a horrible poker player, so I'm surprised I pulled it off. But, it was all about building the tension and the drama. And I think that I'm so excited just on a personal level for all these finalists, because they're all extremely different. They're all so talented. And I think at this point, as we've seen in many of other Simon shows, that they can all prosper and not necessarily have to win, because they're already at the final playing field. But
We're all trying to win, though.
But obviously, that's the ultimate goal, and they want to win. But that's it's nice to know that can still happen.
Mario, do you see a pattern where everyone agrees, kind of the underdog, making fourth, Carmen making third, Carlito, you have a chance of being 1, 2, or 3, just kind of something going on here, similarity with keeping successful after the show?
Well, that's case in point to what I was just saying. Those two, for example, didn't win, but yet they're going on tour with Demi. They're both going on tour. They're both being successful. And Carlito's like our Rocky this season. He was in the bottom two a couple times. And I think what resonated with America is they really appreciate when someone wants it so bad, and you can see them fighting. And I think he really struck a chord, not to mention he had his best performances, I think. And Thanks, buddy. And, I think it's going to be interesting next week.
So Alex has said the reason he came to the show was so that he could hear from you your music. And you thought that I really would like to hear your point of view of what your work relationship is like in general, and how you pick the songs, and how you have some discussions sometimes.
Well, actually, I think they've chosen more songs than I have, to be honest with you. I mean, that's the relationship we've had from day one, and when you have that relationship, you know, and you can trust them, it works. I mean, I don't always agree. I mean, but in the main, I think, it's what I wanted the relationship to be. I wanted it to be a partnership, not me saying you got to sing this, you got to sing that. It doesn't work that way. So we're going to have some conversations now about next week.
Yep. Sweet.
And then one song that won't be on the list. I won't say.
I was going to actually ask each of the finalists if they could just talk about what making the finals means to them.
I played my first gig 21 years ago, and it's been a really long road. It's been a lot of ups, a lot of downs, and I never knew if this moment was going to come. And to stick with it through all that time, even though I never knew this moment was going to come, and now to have it here means everything to me.
I've been fighting for so many years just to be able to be in a position to where, I could just love what I do and my job be full-time music. And, you know, I feel like there's been a void in the market for a Latin artist for a long time. I remember back in the day, you turning on the radio, there was nothing but Latin artists dominating radio, and that kind of faded away. And I definitely want to be able to bring back, you know, the true R&B and hip hop, and I definitely want to, you know, put a new Latin face to music, and while still at the same time just be able to tour all around the world. And I feel like just being here, it's my chance, and it's an amazing opportunity, and I'm so in love with life right now, and I'm just so blessed. And I mean, I just want to represent for everybody that ever struggled and everybody that had never thought anything like this could happen. We're all living proof that anything is possible. We're just regular average Joes, and now all of a sudden we're the top 3 on one of the biggest shows in the world. So it's amazing.
We, a bit of a Mario that.
Much more polite.
I mean, we didn't even think our audition tape would get watched at all. So to make it to the finals means a lot, not just as artists and singers, but as people. I know me, I don't know, it means a lot that I came in not really thinking I could sing at all, and so I guess it means I can if we made it this far, unless he's just carrying the team. But
no, we haven't been at it as long as, like, say, Jeff, but you know, we still want it just as bad. We've got to fight, and I think that the finals are going to be a really, really good show.
I think you're going to see something next week which we haven't seen for a long time. You've got 3 artists who represent the area of music really, really clearly here, and they're all really good. And I think this is going to be a proper battle. And I'm going in it now with these guys, obviously, to win it. But we've got stiff competition.
You better know it.
I feel like we've got recording artists competing with each other. I like this feeling.